Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. We have moved to a new home over the past few weeks due to work reasons. Today I plan to redo our back lawn. When I first bought this house, I didn't notice any issues with the lawn in the backyard. However, after living there for a while, I found that there were patches of bare dirt. Because my dogs all have long hair, after they ran around and played in those areas, they became extremely dirty. When they returned to the house, there was mud everywhere. This is why I decided to redo this lawn. I purchased enough sod from a nearby farm to cover 1,600 square feet of lawn. It's important to pay close attention to the source of your sod. Some people on Facebook Marketplace or other irreputable sellers may store the sod for a long time or buy old sod to resell. The sod will be damaged if it is not fresh. As sod in the center decomposes, it releases heat, which can cook the grass and damage it even if it still looks green when you buy it. While this is more of a danger in hot weather, even in cooler weather, you should try and get fresh sod. We do this by looking for nearby farms and making sure that they have good reviews on a variety of sites before buying. This lawn was dug up from the ground where it had been growing and was rolled up like this. Then it was delivered to me early in the morning. In order to maximize its chances of survival, we should try and get as much laid down on the same day of delivery as possible. This morning, around 9 o'clock, they delivered the sod, dropping off the pallets of grass on my front lawn. Now I am going to tidy up my backyard and prepare it for the sod. The extensive root system and deep shade under these pine trees will make it difficult for living sod to survive here. So we will put down artificial turf here instead. Over here, you can see the original lawn. If you try to lay sod on top of it, the old grass leaves and roots will rot. The sod is not like normal established grass. It has shallow root system and needs to grow deeper roots right away. So we need to make sure that we are laying it on top of loose, normal soil, not old grass that still needs to die and decay. We are going to use this rototiller to tear up the old grass and mix it in with the topsoil while shredding it. This machine is quite convenient to work because it uses gasoline instead of electricity, so you don't have to worry about cords. I just use it for a while and find it quite exhausting. Because the soil feels like rocky clay, it is really laborious to till the soil. Today I will use this machine to till this 1,600 square feet area in the backyard. After the soil is loosened, we will remove detritus and level the land a bit. Finally, we will lay out the sod. While I was just working, I encountered a stone. The stone was stuck here and I removed it. Later, I continued to use this machine. After using it for a short time, I hit another stone, and this bottom part just sheared right off. There were too many small stones in the yard, and this machine was not built well enough to till slightly rocky ground. But fortunately, I am mostly finished tilling at this point, and I think it will suffice. Next, we can use this rake to remove any leaves or grass remaining on the ground while smoothing out the soil. This will make it easier for the grass to grow when the sod is laid. When I finished these tasks, it was already dark. I didn't take any videos beyond that point, but that part of the project was very simple. We just rolled each piece of sod out and laid it on the ground. After laying the sod, we needed to water the lawn thoroughly. It has been over a week now. When we first laid the sod, the weather was okay and not too cold. We watered the lawn every day to promote rooting. The temperature has dropped over the past 2 days, and at night it drops to below freezing. When the temperature is low, we don't need to water as heavily. You can just observe the state of the soil. If it is dry, you will need to water if it is going to be warm. If the soil is damp and the temperature is low, you don't need to water. Try not to walk on the nearly laid lawn and keep your dogs off of it. Our dogs are small, so the weight won't hurt it. But if they urinate on the newly laid lawn, it can chemically burn the very shallow root system and cause a patch of the sod to die. In order to ensure that the lawn roots well, we won't touch that area for a few weeks. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope it was helpful to you. If you have any questions, please leave a message below. Thank you for watching and see you next time.